Well, it's Chris, the Procrastinator's Garage. It's a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Just finished doing some videos and pictures. Before pictures of this car. So, I don't know. I shot some video of this car before. Get working on it, I guess. I really wanted to get here earlier, but I just don't want to even do this anymore. I just don't want to work. And then I gotta do the freaking crappiest car I've ever done. Probably one of freaking tar everywhere. Sap, I mean. Got that bad news yesterday. Dad sold the van, and he's been trying to call me today, and I don't even want to talk to him. So fucking pissed off. Excuse my language, but it's, you know, it's like he got rid of a pet, you know, that didn't need to be put down, you know. You know, and then, you know, he's telling me this whole summer, yeah, you know, if your business picks up, and, you know, I'll give you the van, and then he just frickin' up and sells it, you know, without even me knowing, or telling me beforehand or anything. I don't know. One minute I'm angry, one minute I'm crying like a little girl, you know, it's, you know, it just shows how much confidence I guess he has in me. He knows I'm not going to succeed, so he just dumps the van, sells it to somebody else. Sold it for like $4 grand. You know, that thing was worth more than that, even though the body was in rough shape. It wasn't all rusted out. It had a good motor. You know, under 150,000. I think it had 120,000 on it or so. You know, it was a 77 Dodge B100 slant 6. I think it was, what, a 3-speed, I'm not sure, on the transmission. I never even got to drive it. Ever since I got my license, I always wanted to drive it at least once, and I didn't even get that, or even get one last look at it, or even get a video of it, you know, of it going away, or, you know, you just, and then he waits until the frickin', he's here at the shop for like 2 hours. Mom dropped him off, you know, to get the CRV done, and then he waits until after he pays me and tells me, yeah, I sold the van today for $4 grand, you know, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I sold the van. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. He's like, no. You know, it was just sitting there for the last 10 years. I told him, get the fuck out of my shop. Just get the fuck out of here. You know, I packed up my shit, I walked out, shut the lights off, waited for him to back the freaking CRV out, and I hit the remote door and I was gone. You know, it was just bull crap. They're just punching shit left and right. I'm fed up. I'm giving up. I'm done. Now I gotta pack all this frickin' shit up, you know, and put it in my garage at frickin', oh, Firebird's still in there. He won't get out. So I'm just pushing it outside. I'm gonna have to wait till the end of October though, because they do still have coupons out there, and you know, it is already in a good part into September, so I'm gonna let my landlord know here this week sometime. I still got to finish up Mark's truck, but then that's pretty much it. Oh, and Dwayne, the guy that's done some painting here, he's looking at buying this car and flipping, and he wants the inside done. So I told Rich to tell him before the end of this month. So, cigarette went out. I don't know if any of you guys, I guess I got used to have them kind of set up, this one back one, for motivation. You know, this thing would just be so sweet to redo. A little bit of rust bubblage in that bottom corner there. He bought it in 1978. It was a year old. All the Bondo is cracking in the flare area, especially back into there. But this is the you know, the best part of it, the interior. Seats are a little worn, need to be cleaned, but you know, I love the old shag, and you know, all this is all solid oak. Him and his grandfather made all these wood pieces. Made the trash can with the beer bottle opener, Coca-Cola beer bottle opener. There's the nice cabinet in the back. The only thing I was going to do is rip out this shag and put a laminate wood flooring in there. Make the same color as what the wood's in there now. And there's the bed area. Got mirrors in the archway, and then that wood bar is lights that cast an orange glow. Got some wood blinds. That cup holder thing you put in for me, because I had this little chair we put in the middle of the floor. That's what I would ride in when we go camping and stuff. But you know, it's got some nice rims on it. It did need tires. It needed exhaust. You know, now I'm saying needed. You know, it's like I can't take it anymore. This is just, I might as well rip all these pictures out, you know. Cigarette keeps going out. So I'm gonna end it here. I'll be back later, I guess. I don't know what happened. The camera just shut off. I don't know what I recorded, but yeah, I told Dad, you know, it just gets expensive when you get into the epoxy primer, and then the primer, and then, you know, the base and the clear, because it's such a big vehicle. But I suppose I'm gonna go. Yeah, might smoking that down to the end. Oh, yeah, grimy chooch. That one's for you, Melrick. Yeah. God. Well, I appreciate you guys watching this boring video. And, you know, Plaster Cat, you know, if there's anything you need, I'm willing to donate it to you. You would have to pay shipping, of course, but you need something, man, you know, that nobody has. I don't know, I might have something. I don't know. Got an old push mower for anybody who wants it. Old metal blade style. I just thought a musty one. Put a little motor on it. Oh my God. I've been watching some pretty good videos though, trying to cheer myself up. Can't think of, oh, what's a good laugh I just had. I don't know. I better get going home. It's 5 or what? No, that clock's even freaking wrong. Battery's dying in that. It's 8:08 on Tuesday, September 11th. Very bad day in history. You know, and I think you got, you know, I think about things like that when I have it bad. It's like, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. I'm still alive. I'm still, you know, able to work. I just have a lot of mental deficiencies and social interaction issues. And, you know, that was the other thing I started the YouTube channel, was to try and communicate with people, you know, and I don't know. I'm not very good at it. A lot of times I can't think of what to type, so I just type sweet. You know. Sometimes I can express what I'm thinking, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go, guys, and who knows how much farther this channel is gonna go. Might end up as a vlog, but I probably won't, because it'd just be more Debbie Downer. You know, it's basically what it's been. I was gonna make a list today of all the good stuff that happened to me since the first, and all the bad stuff that happened to me since the first. And I just did it in my head quick, and I stopped at only one good thing and about 10 bad things. So, yeah, I don't even want to think about that anymore. I don't know. So everybody have a good one, and